Before the birth of Theseus, King Aegeus needed to return to the people of Athens. He left his son a sword and a pair of shoes under a rock, and if Theseus were able to retrieve it, he may claim his father in Athens.
Theseus, you must come now. You are of age and I must show you something.
I am coming, mother.
Here, son. I must show you this rock. Your father left this for you. He said if you can lift it, you may bring what is under it and see your father in Athens. Give it a try. I know you can do it.
With no problem.
Go, Theseus. Go take your place as the son of the king. Myself and your grandfather have decided you must go by sea.
Absolutely not. That would be much too simple. I will go by land. If anyone were to get near, I will punish them.
And so he did. He traveled far and long. He had numerous encounters with bandits and thieves. Whatever they did to their victims, he did to them.
Finally, I have arrived. I am a hero.
The king would like to invite you to dinner.
It would be an honor.
The king had no idea that this man was his son. He planned to have him poisoned because he thought Theseus' popularity would threaten his throne. This plan was not his, though. Medea, the heroine of the quest of the Golden Fleece, knew who Theseus was and wanted him gone. She had become very close to King Aegeus and had a great influence on him. Hey kid, you want something to drink?
Yes, thank you. Father, it is I.
Theseus, my son! Don't drink that! Medea, out, now! Get her away! This is my son Theseus, and the heir to my throne!
Years before Theseus had arrived in Athens, something awful occurred to the city. While Androgeus, the son of Minos, who was the king of Crete, was visiting King Aegeus, he was killed. The king had sent Androgeus on a quest to kill a dangerous bull, but instead he was the one who was killed. Minos invaded and captured Athens. He refused to let them go unless they paid him a tribute of 7 youths and 7 maidens every 9 years. These tributes would then be devoured by the Minotaur.
The Minotaur was a mix between a human and a bull. It was the offspring of Pasiphae and a beautiful bull. The bull had been given to Minos from Poseidon, hoping Minos would sacrifice it to him. Minos refused. In turn, Poseidon made Pasiphae fall madly in love with the bull. People of Athens, the terrible time has come. 14 youths and maidens must be sacrificed to Crete.
Father, I shall be one of those.
Theseus was loved and admired for his courage and bravery, but no one knew his true plans.
As the victims arrived at Crete, there was a crowd to witness the event, one of those being the princess of Crete, Ariadne, who fell instantly in love with Theseus.
Oh, he's so handsome. Daedalus! Please help me. The love of my life is heading to the labyrinth. You must help him get out alive.
Give him yarn.
Thank you. Theseus! Daedalus says that you must tie this yarn to the door of the labyrinth and follow it. And once you kill the Minotaur, you can come back with the yarn.
Thank you very much. I will use this knowledge to help me.
I love you.
That's weird. I have been given this yarn. You shall use it to save yourselves. I will go kill the Minotaur now. Thank you, Theseus, you are great.
Minotaur, I shall kill you!
Take a break. Hurry up!
My beloved son Theseus has yet to return. I shall never live without him.
King Aegeus sacrificed his life in the honor of his son, and the ocean which he jumped into was then named after him, the Aegean Sea.
It's recording.
Go! Oh, we're ready? Okay, it's all good. Okay, I'll... No, stop yelling! Stop it! Thank you. After the death of Theseus' father, Theseus became king. Theseus did not want to be the king of Athens, though. Instead, he stepped down and created a commonwealth where citizens could join in and vote. As the commander-in-chief, Athens became a happy, prosperous, and just city.
Theseus, too, became known as just and kind. He befriended his cousin, Hercules, even after he was known for murdering his family. He did not loot a city when he could. He cared for an old man when everybody else hadn't. Yet, Theseus still thirsted for thrills and danger.
He once journeyed to the country of the Amazon, or women warriors, followers of Artemis. There he brought away a woman named Antiope. She birthed him one son named Hippolytus before her Amazonians came to take Antiope back to her. From there on, Theseus still had many adventures.
He took part in the Caledonian hunt and saved his friend Pirithous' life. He once kidnapped Helen, the heroine of Troy, when she was a mere little girl. But then, her brothers Castor and Pollux saved her. He once journeyed to the underworld with the aforementioned Pirithous, and was trapped in the chair of forgetfulness by Hades. Hercules then rescued him, but Pirithous is still said to sit there, alone. He took part in the Caledonian hunt and saved his friend Pirithous' life. He once kidnapped Helen, the heroine of Troy, when she was a mere little girl. But then, her brothers Castor and Pollux saved her. He once journeyed to the underworld with the aforementioned Pirithous, and was trapped in the chair of forgetfulness by Hades. Hercules then rescued him, but Pirithous is still said to sit there, alone.
See here, it says my son has laid violent hands on my beloved wife.
Father, what has happened? Oh, how did she die?
Like you don't know, boy. Get out of my house! Off my land!
I have no proof that I didn't do it, but you must trust me, Father. I swear upon Zeus I tell the truth.
The truth is that my wife is dead. Go!
Hippolytus left, but death was waiting for him, too. As he drove away, a monster rose up from the sea and frightened his horses, leaving him in a broken chariot, fatally wounded.
Artemis visited Theseus soon after.
I do not come to bring you help, but only pain, to show you that your son was honorable. Your wife was guilty and mad with love for him, and yet she fought her passion and died. But what she wrote was false.
Guilt washed over Theseus. Hippolytus was brought to him barely alive. If only I could live for you, son.
Aphrodite killed him, Theseus, not you. He will never be forgotten.
Several years later, he was the court of King Lycomedes. We are not told why, but Lycomedes killed Theseus. After his death, the Athenians honored Theseus in a great tomb, stating he was a protector of the defenseless and that he would always help save slaves and poor and helpless people as a kind man. Cut!
Go. Action!
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Please move.
No, you move.
Play nice!
Long ago, there was
Before the birth of Theseus, King Aegeus needed to return to the people of Athens. He left his son a sword and a pair of shoes under it.
Carvey, don't hurt yourself!
Don't die, we need you!
Doesn't look that bad.
Somebody's a weak.
You know she's getting that, right?
Oh, my dear people of Athens, my son has yet to return. He's probably died in the terrible labyrinth. I'm gonna go kill myself now.
King
What did I say?
I think
Stop it!
My son has yet to return. I shall never live without him.
King Aegeus sacrificed his life in the honor of his
No,
son.
cut. Okay, there's some
Theseus did not want him.
water band. Yeah.
Work.
It's recording. Go.
Oh, we're ready? Okay, it's all good. No, she stopped yelling! Stop it! Thank you.
Let's say that
After
word.
she can do it, Caledonian.
If you stutter again.
It's on.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, cut it again. I need to stretch.